Are you letting your words define your future success? Learn how to stop doing that today in today's episode of Vision of Success TV. How many times have you said things like, I hate my job, I hate my position, or I can't find any clients, they're nowhere to be found, or maybe I can't find success because the economy absolutely sucks. In many cases, what you're doing is you're predefining your success by how you talk about things for your future and in the now, in the present. And by simply making an adjustment to the way you talk about things, to the way that you put things in word format, you can control things in a lot more positive way. In fact, you can even redefine your success simply by changing the words and the way you approach things. Now, how can you do that? The first thing is avoid the negatives. The more you bring negatives into your thoughts, the more you put negatives into your words, the more you're defining how things are happening in your life. For instance, if you say, I have 0 clients, I have no clients, clients are nowhere to be found, you're actually putting the energy out there that says, of course they're not going to come. Why would they come when I'm telling people I have no clients? But if you turn that around and you say, I'm looking for the perfect client and this is their characteristics, this is who they are, all of a sudden you're opening yourself up and people start listening to who they are and how you're defining things. The same thing applies when you start looking at things from a totally negative perspective. If you redefine how you stand in today's society, how you stand right now here in the present, a lot of times you can change your attitude and therefore adjust your outcome. So in other words, if you find yourself saying, I can't find any business, the economy absolutely sucks, again, you're going to keep getting more of the same. But if you change that around and you start looking at the things you can control and start looking at it from the way that you can define your success, all of a sudden you'll see things in a different way. So if you say, my business is on track to do a certain amount of profit this year, all of a sudden it turns your mindset around and you're not so much worried about what the economy is doing on a whole to small businesses and to other people in your sphere of influence. All of a sudden it turns things around and it gives you more control over who you are and what you do. Just by making very slight modifications to the words and the things you say can really change your perspective tenfold. You'll be surprised at the difference just by looking at your words and making slight modifications. Now, every single week I provide you tips just like this one here today, both in video format and on my blog. And I welcome you to sign up for my newsletter so you always stay on top of the latest tip to help you take your big idea from 0 to success. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.